Good evening, guys. This is just a weekly analysis. Today is 24th of February 2019, and this is up till this analysis is up till 1st of March. I hope all of you had a great weekend, and it's time to get back to work. We had a great week last week. Well, in fact, we had a great month up till now, and we do not want to end up having a bad week this week. This week is the last week of the month. We just have to be a bit cautious in terms of taking position. We want to protect our profit. We don't want to end up on the last on the last week, lose all the profit we made throughout the month. So we're just going to be Euro USD here on daily. So what are we seeing on Euro USD daily? It's a indecision for 3 days. 3 days of indecision in the market. So what does that actually telling us? Not much, to be honest. There's no price action is not suggesting which way market is going. We had a pin bar. I think it was on Thursday. Wednesday. Then Thursday, price rejection, and Friday closes the price rejection. So what we need to focus on this is, as things stand, it's more towards the downside. But we also need to put this into consideration as well. This pattern here is formed another pin bar here. So we need to watch out for this as well, because this pattern here indicating we're going to move, market is ready to make the move to the top. But this rejection indicating the market is heading towards this here. So this is what we are looking for. This, or we are looking for this. So which way is it going to go? At the moment, when shall we start looking for positions? A question mark that we need to answer. So let's see if we can find any sort of solution. Which way is based on technical, which is more likely? So let me get into 4 hourly. So on daily, it's in the middle of market. Could go either way right now. So we don't want to be in the market when it could go either way. So we need to make a decision based on if the market makes downwards move, when do we take our position? If the market makes move to the top, where do we enter? So that is what I'm actually looking for right now. 4 hourly could give us indication. As you can see, these are a resistance level and these are the support level. So those are the blue marks. So let's see, clear this marking. Right, 4 hourly, this is the 4 hourly chart. So what is actually 4 hourly telling us? Anything? 4 hourly indicating more to the downside. So this is what we need to watch out for. This area, this is where I'll be buying. Break above, I'll be looking to buy, which is around 1375, just above 1375. So this is where I'll be looking to buy, and below 13, below this area, this is where I'll be interested to sell. Sell around here. This is the area that I'll be interested. I could target up to here, and stop can be just above 1300, maybe here, maybe there. Depends how the candle is, how the price is getting below. This stop is depending on where the how the price is dropping below 13. If you're taking position on 1 hourly, then we'll put a stop just above the previous candle. But right now, this is what we need to focus on. Right now this is where we'll be looking to buy. Below 13, we're not going to jump in to take position. We're going to see how the market reacts below 13, because we don't want to get one of these just drop and off you go. We don't want to see that. We need to see good price. We're not going to follow on the price action to see. That will give us more clues. So if price drop below 13, in my opinion, based on my technical, is we're going to get a test at 1260, 1250, and we get below 1250. That is more towards, then it's more towards 112.25. At any point, we'll be shorting. From there, straight more towards 1010 or 110, 1108. Those are the areas that be next one. This is a major level of support here. This is the area that break below, sell, bounce here, It's more towards there. So these are a few things that I trading setup that we need to watch out for. Based on my analysis, we see bounce at 13. We can look for buy, maybe with 30 pips stop. We see break below 13. We'll be looking to take a short position. And alternatively, we see a rallying up. If the price rallies back up and fail here, that's when we'll be looking to short from there, and we'll be targeting around here. So these are the area that we need to focus on. This is the area, that significant area is going to be for next few, before we see at least 60 to 100 pips movement. It depends what is happening here. So let me show you, clear this out, 4 hourly. So this is what we need to focus on. We're going to focus on this area, this and this. Another test here, fail, then straight away we're targeting towards there. Fail, sell. So that is what we're going to do. And alternatively, from here, we'll be looking for taking a buy position. If we see maybe a reversal pattern engulfed, we'll be looking to buy from here. Even on 4 hourly, we'll be looking to buy. So we just have to be patient on this one. It's at the moment it's not going anywhere. It's more of, it's ranging here, to be honest. It's more of, as you can see it there, it's ranging there, just doing this. And we could see another one. So what we should be looking at is we sell here and we buy here. Until we see break out of either way, that's when we go with that direction. So that is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm saying. We're going to see maybe another day worth of doing this. One more. We got one here. We got one there. Now we got one here. Next one, we could see test doing this one again. But we should not just jump into take trade. We'll begin watching this area. We see something like that, we can put our stop here, and then we could look for buy and target there, which is pretty much 60, 70 pips from here. And we sell here, we target there until we see breakout of this price range. So that is what I'm saying, guys. EURUSD, I'm just going to watch. It's more of possibly put a buy order here. This is the area that above here, then we'll be expecting something like that move. So I'll be watching out for this. This is the area from 13 to 1375. This is where it's been bouncing for last whole week. Yeah, pretty much last whole week, 4 days worth of doing this. So we're going to watch out for this area. Depends which way it's break out of this price range, we're going to go with that direction. Plan is this is the plan. So let's see which way. When I wake up in the morning, I'll see where the market is. And if I see something like that, anything happening where I just marked up like this, anything here happening, anything here happening, I will go with my plan. And let's see how that works out. That's EURUSD. Let's go on to right, CAD JPY, because this one we need to go into a bigger time frame. I have to look at weekly on this one. Yeah, it found bullish buying power on this one. And just clearly on Friday close is very strong bullish close. So let's see what it's doing. So you could see this. See this one and this. So these are basically, I'm just marking up support resistance level. So right now on weekly, those are the areas that need to watch out for. So I'm just not going to spend too much time on weekly because my focus is on daily. So those are the areas. So right now, what is daily telling us? Anything? Any sort of indication? Any sort of indication on daily? Daily is pretty much gone. Yeah, invalidate this candle that I was looking at. I took a sell based on this rejection, but the price closed above. Price closed above. So right now, guys, we already undid this trade. Right, our stop is, what is it, 40? So we took a 40, I think it was 40 pip risk. So when the market opened, this one, we should be looking to close this one. If we see any sort of pullback, we just close it, because it didn't follow through with the setup, because I was expecting bounce from there, but it didn't take any bounce. Yeah, so price still inside this this area here, which is good level of resistance, but I'm not so convinced in terms of short from there. We could see a bounce here, we could see a short pullback, we could actually just see short pullback, and then we could see to the top. So right now, this one, we see any sort of pullback, guys, I would advise you just to come out. Yeah, because we entered here. Yeah, we entered on this candle, and after that, this market just, yeah, straight away price reject to the bottom and then gone to the top. So that one is clearly bullish. It's everything indicating towards the top. But from here, this is what we could expect. We could see pullback here. We could see pullback to our entry, because we took 40 pips. We are on minus what, 20, 30 pips in minus. So we could see 30 pips pullback. If we did get that 30 pips pullback, just come out, and then we'll take position based on daily close. We're just not going to jump into this one. So that euro card is something that I would advise you guys just to come out, because right now is clearly bullish power. It's showing great signs of bulls back in. Its only concerning is pretty much it's closed just above this candle. So that is my concern. Closed above this level of resistance here. So it's really concerning. From there, yes, we could see this one, but it's more likely we're going to see at least here. We get through, yeah, we could easily see 84.50. We could easily see for 84.50. So it's not really worth it. And this one probably be safer to go buy on a pullback. Above here, 1380. No, it's the only place I'm interested to sell this one is 83.50, below 83.50. That's where I'll be interested to sell. Right now is more towards 85.50. This is the area that I'm looking to retest. It's looking to test this area. So that one, guys, I would say just come out on. We get a pullback, just come out. So that one is just sort of accept it. That one. If it bounces from there and goes, and then that's fine. But until it dropped below 43.50, it's more towards buy. And this is GPJPY. Let's go to daily. GPJPY, I am expecting that pull back before we see a rally back up. So right now, this is the area that I'm expecting GPJPY to come and bounce. Probably see this, and then we see breakout of this area, or we could see around here, and then we see to move to the top. But GPJPY is the one that, this is the area that it's all to do. Market GBP is going to make a move depending on the fundamentals. So based on technical, we see last week, the week closed is bullish. Week closed bullish. It's more of an engulfer. So it's more towards the top as well. But with Brexit, what is happening with Brexit, I am expecting a pullback on this one. I am expecting a pullback. This one, what I'm seeing is on 4-hourly. On 4-hourly, what I'm seeing is this. This uptrend. Then I say price broke out of this area. It's good level of resistance there. Price failed. Took it bouncing, failed. So this is what it's doing. So bounce, failed. Tried it here, failed. And that was a breakout of this area. But within an hour, market just recovered. And then what I'm noticing is it just basically just retested this area again. So now that retested, we can say we're going to sell. We're going to put our stop here and we're going to sell. Stop here, sell, and we target this area. This is where I'll be expecting a bounce here. From there, we probably see back up and we get break below this area. Then we probably see back to 40. But it's at the moment is more towards to the top. But I am expecting that one more pullback. And when I say pullback, we could expect to see about around 200 pips pullback. That's GPJPY. It makes 100 pips every day, movement every day. It could make it an hour. So that is nothing in terms of market here. That is just a pullback. It's not really a major breakout. It's more of a pullback. So ideally around here, I mean, we already got a rejection there. So if we see another rejection at price at 44, 44.70, 44.80, we see price rejection. We put our stop just above here, and then we look for short position. And alternatively, we look for buy on a pullback. This would be a good area to buy from. And we could target all the way down, all the way to the top, and stop no more than 50 pips stop. We're going to target, yeah, for if we find get the price around 42, 42, we can take 50 pips stop, and then we can look for buy. So that one is selling area is, this is where we'll be looking to sell. We see another test, we sell it, and then we'll look to buy around this area. This is the area that I'm actually expecting a bounce. I am expecting a pullback, strong pullback, and then straight to the top. So that one is all the trade is not there yet, guys. It's more of just planning it. So when are we going to buy? When are we going to sell? So this one we're going to sell around this area, and we see more. If we see another rejection there, we're going to sell it, and we target around this area. So that would be GPJPY for me. And this is gold. And the trade I'm already on. I got two positions. I'm currently running on gold. That is this the signal from last week, and I'm still holding. Booked partial profit to closed to half position, and I re-added on Friday. So still got two positions running. So what did gold do after we entered sell? So we sold it at here. This is our sell. So we sold at 42 and 1342. So market made this move of 215 pips movement. So when the market made that move, closed one position at 30, another position at 24. That's when I closed it. So I closed two positions. So I left with around 25% of my trade running from this first position, and I just re-entered here. So I re-entered on Friday here. I took another position here at 32, and I got to 60 pips. So let's see how the market open, but I will be watching out for this area here. If I see another rejection there at 13.21, then I will be booking my full profit. And if I see break out of this, then I will be holding my position. So that is gold on here, guys. And then after coming out, I will be just sitting there. I won't be taking any position on gold. If this happens to be another rejection here, I won't be taking any position. I'll be booking full profit, and I'll be sitting here. I'll be sitting back to 42 again, because this is where I'll be expecting another sell-off area. So you could go back and test this, and that's when I'll be looking to sell. So my setup is still the same as last week, is towards sell. So when am I going to sell? Is after coming out. All depends what is happening here at 13.20. If I see another rejection, I'll be cashing in full position, and then I'll be waiting around this area. This is where I'll be back to 42 again. So I'll be sitting at 42 and see what it does. I see price rejection based on the price action. I'll be taking short, and until 13.47, the setup is sell. And if we see a breakout of this area 13.18, then we're going to get to close to 1300. So it all depends what is happening right here. Be very, 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 I'll be taking close look at this area, because we did the rally I was expecting to take place. It did take place, but I was expecting around maybe this week, but it did actually rally on Friday. But price got rejected and continued with the downwards move. So now this is what we could expect. So now we could expect this, and around this area we see price fail. I'm out. I'm cashing in because my entry is there. So that's when I entered, and I'll be I'll be booking full profit. And a lot of you guys I know already on. So this is what you guys need to watch out for. What is happening around this area here. You see a price, another price rejection, just come out. Close all position, and then we'll wait to see. We'll sell it on rally. We'll just wait and we'll keep selling on rally, and our long as the price is below this area, longest price below this area, we're just going to sell it on rally, and that's what we're going to do, because it will take a lot of new buyers to come in. It has to be a new bunch of buyers to take the price above this. So we know it's going to be some struggle here. So what we'll do is same plan as initial setup. We'll just sit and wait at this area, and this is the area that I'm mainly focused for entries, because this is what I'm expecting. Breakout, this almost tested, but it didn't. So now I could still expect to book on test this, and then from there I'll be selling. Stop is going to be same around here, and I'll be targeting this. So that is what I'm looking at on gold. The area that you should be looking at, even if I don't update, you just cash in at this area. If you see a price, another rejection here, you just cash in. Any rejection here, cash in, and then we'll wait. We won't be buying unless I can put about 20 pip stop to take a buy to see if we could get this move. I won't be too keen to take that unless I see those 20 pips, 15, 20 pips stop. I'll probably take a chance. Otherwise, I'll be sitting here. I'm just going to sit patiently. As I said, gold, you have to be patient to make it. How many of you guys come out here? A lot of you guys come out there. I know a lot of you guys come out there. We entered here, you guys come out here. And I hold the position and entered. Remember, what do you remember, guys? What I usually teach you: break-even trade is a winning trade. So what happened with gold? Why was I so calm, and why I was keep adding position at certain places? Because when I entered, market made the 50 pips movement straight away. When the 50 pips move took place, my stop went into where? Entry. After that, did the market go back and touch my entry? No, it didn't. So how do I know this is a good trade? That's when I realized it's a good trade. It couldn't go and touch my entry. So when I know those things happening, that's when I know I'm in a good trade. So gold, this is what happened with gold. After I entered, market didn't go above my entry. Straight away, it started falling. So that is something that you guys are going to learn, how to patient with a good trade and how to get rid of bad trade as quick as possible. For gold, guys, just a heads up, because we got position in a very good profit and we don't want to end up losing all this profit. So that's what you're going to do. We're going to wait here. Sometime this week, we'll probably see this counter trend, this retest of this breakout, and then we're going to take a short position. And here, possibly we get buying opportunity around this area. But I'm not so keen to buy here. But maybe on 1 hourly, if I see 30 pips, I probably just say to you guys, buy. If I say just buy, you just put your 30 pips stop. Don't go any further. These are going to be quick ones. Probably target from here to there. Probably from there to there. It's just going to be short trades. More of 1 to 1, 1 to 2 max. So that is what I'm going to do. So that is kind of heads up for you guys, gold. The setup is exactly the same as last week. If you want to see the full analysis on gold, just go back to last week analysis and you will see the setup. Right, thanks a lot, guys. Hopefully we're going to have another good week of trading and finish the month in high. But we have to be very cautious. This is the last week of the month. Market is going to play up. We don't want to get caught out. We don't want to lose our profit we made. We want to start fresh from next week for the coming month. So we're going to let's see how things go. Right. Thank you, guys, and see you guys in the morning, or if I see most likely going to be morning signals, to be honest. But if I'm awake in Turkey or session, which is less likely, because I don't think there's an event, any sort of news. If there is a major news, I'll probably stay up to take a position, but I don't think there is anything. So look hard, you will possibly see a gap in the market, guys. If the gap in the right direction for us, just close it. Cheers. Thank you.